Welcome into today's Community Close-Up. We have with us today...
Hi, I'm Brady Connolly.
And I'm Neely Andrews, and we're with Toe River Arts.
You guys have been busy, even though you've got COVID to deal with, which has really made things kind of crazy. I want a quick review, and I didn't warn you ahead of time I was going to ask you about this. How did Big Ink go? I really thought that was going to be fascinating. Did it go okay, Brady?
Yeah, it went great. Yeah. They all carved their own blocks and then did a little collaborative carving project where they all carved small square blocks and then put them all together on the day of and printed them together, so that was really cool.
We had folks coming in all day long, and they were pulling these prints, and people from the public can wander upstairs and watch this happen, because a lot of people haven't seen what it means to print something with ink on this big printing press that's really heavy. And this is the way they used to print everything from books to textiles to illustrations to, anything that was on paper that was printed. This is the way it was done.
Yeah.
And so what was so neat about it is they took that process and then they enlarged it and made it big. And so the prints were just large and overwhelming and so inviting. And it was just fun. It was a fun weekend, and we had lots of folks come in from out of town and other places to see the exhibition before the workshop. So yeah, it was a great experience for us, and we just happened to have a wonderful foundation who was able to support the project for us, because we all know during this time all of our cash flow is a little strapped.
Yeah, a little strapped for the moment.
Even individuals, obviously, in the community, so we were happy that we could still do it. And we have people who are still supporting us and each other during all of this.
So let's take that and go over, and thank you, because I just was curious how it had
Yeah,
went.
it was great.
So the studio tour should be coming up pretty soon. That's something you do, one in the spring and then one around Christmas. Mm-hmm. So, of course, we can't do a normal studio tour because of COVID. So how are you doing it, and what's going to happen?
So it's 5 weeks long instead of the normal weekend. It's going to be November 23rd through December 27th, which is really awesome because that's going to overlap with two different holiday seasons, Thanksgiving and then the Christmas holidays. So we're giving the public the opportunity to shop for gifts for those holidays throughout that whole time instead of just that one little trip that they can make. It's going to be all online. Everyone that's on the tour, 64 artists, are all listed online with links to their web shops. If they don't have their own, they're in ours. In addition to being able to shop online, you get to see everyone on the tour, which you might not have always been able to do, having to travel around to the different counties.
Yeah, so many different places.
Yeah.
From the comfort of your home on your couch in your pajamas, and you can knock out all of your holiday shopping in one place, and then also see what the artists have been up to during the pandemic, because we have so many who have started a new body of work or they're trying something new, and it's really nice to check in with them and just make sure they're okay and see what they're up to. And then also I will say there is work for every price point on the tour. So for folks who have a smaller budget, there's plenty of work there. And remember, I think part of the purpose of this event is to get revenue into the artist's hands, but also to give people the opportunity to buy something really unique and special.
Yeah.
And so we're still doing that.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
So
everything from tableware to paintings to sculpture,
jewelry, housewares of every kind.
Yeah, it's really exciting to have all the work in one place.
Yeah, we have a lot of it at our facility right now because we're going to be selling a lot of it online, and we're all getting excited as a staff. We walk around on a daily basis and try to figure out what we would want to purchase if we were going to. It's exciting, and I hope it gets people excited about supporting the arts, continuing to support the arts in our local community, because we have so many local artists here who need our help right now, and we may not be able to go and visit them as often as we normally would, but their work's going to be online. And right now, like I said, everybody needs a little bit of cash and some revenue to keep going. And so, it's November 23rd through December 27th, 5 weeks. And we're going to be featuring some artist videos and demonstrations and some of that content as well. So
64, I think you said. Some of those new, or are they all just our old friends?
We have about 10 new artists,
Do you remember some of the new artists we have off the top of our head?
Yeah, I know Kit Paulson's new. She's one of the Penland resident artists. She's a glass artist.
It makes these wonderful little vases that we've been selling a ton of, and they're beautiful. And then also jewelry and some.
And Christmas ornaments as well. So she's in our gift shop now, which is really great because she's an awesome person and artist. We also have Melanie Reish. She's a clay artist. She's in Burnsville, and she makes really nice mugs, vases. She's a fairly new clay artist. I know she usually does photography, so that's pretty cool.
She has this little, what would you call it? Like a little
treasure box.
A little
it's
treasure
like a little
box.
cat. Very cute. It's on the website.
Yeah.
You won't be able to buy it because I definitely will.
We're encouraging her to make more.
Yeah, trying to get her to make a few more of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So meet people online. Where do we go?
TowRiverArts.org/studio-tour. If you go to the homepage, it's right there up top. Click on that picture, and it'll send you to the list of artists. On November 23rd, we'll launch all the links for you to go shop at all the artists' own websites. But go ahead and go now and
You
see
can
who you're
see,
gonna go to on the day of, and keep an eye out throughout the tour too, because we'll be adding stuff to the website. It'll be 5 weeks of content and
Yeah.
And I
Good
will
stuff.
say that if you visit some of our vendors and merchants and business owners in Yancey or Mitchell counties, you'll see discount coupons for 10% off of your purchase. So pick one of those up. And you know what? I'm being a little cranky. We can tell them what the coupon code is if you want. It's so you can use it starting November 23rd through December 27th. The coupon code is all capitalized holiday tour together as one word.
All capital, one word.
And
Well, aren't you nice?
I know. You know
She's
what?
just-
It's the holiday spirits.
It's the spirits done got a hold of her. Look out.
Yeah.
But-
So,
Well, good. Well,
yeah,
and
we're excited, and we look forward to supporting these artists through this pandemic, and hopefully being able to congregate and get back together again for our traditional studio tour. So fingers crossed, and
yeah,
everybody.
maybe for the one in the next one.
Let's hope, you know.
Yeah.
But we know things have changed permanently. You know, we're always going to look at things a little bit differently now and have to approach these things differently. And we know that. So it might be a hybrid event, it might be a combination of the two, but we're all ready to innovate and figure it out. So, but we look forward to seeing you online, hopefully, for these 5 weeks.
Okay. Well, ladies, thank you for coming over and visiting. It's good to see both of you, and I would say stay out of trouble, but waste a
you,
good
Bruce.
time. It's good seeing you.
Good to see you.
Thanks again to Neely Andrews and Brady Connolly of Tow River Arts for visiting with us today. And thank you for listening to today's Community Close-Up. Community Close-Up.